Jane-Finch.com.
My name is Ajamu Nangwaya, and I'm with the Network for the Elimination of Police Violence, and my organization is also working with Jane-Finch Action Against Poverty to deal with the scourge of police violence and police brutality in Jane-Finch community. We're here today to serve notice onto the police that we will be organizing from below to fight police violence, because we're sick and tired of being sick and tired of the level of police violence that has been taking place for well over 50 years in this community. As a community, we are policed differently than communities that are predominantly white and predominantly upper class. Carding could never take place in Rosedale, where people's rights are being violated, but they believe that they can come into racialized working class communities such as Jane-Finch, Kingston Galloway, Lawrence Heights, and violate our rights with impunity. But we can check police violence by organizing from below, and that is why I'm here. We're not here begging for reform from the police, because all reforms in the city have come about because of organizing from below. The Special Investigations Unit, the range of different bodies that have been created to provide oversight to police behavior, they came about because of what we did from below, not from the kindness and the goodness of the heart and minds of the authorities in the city.
Good afternoon, comrades, sisters and brothers. I'm happy to be here to stand in solidarity with the people of Jane-Finch against police violence. Today is a very, very important day in the history of struggles of people against racism, against capitalist exploitation. Today is the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. And this day came out of a struggle on March 21st, 1960 in South Africa, where the people, the African people, were protesting against a passed law that was designed to segregate them from the privileged white sector of South African apartheid society. Africans decided that they were sick and tired of putting up with racial discrimination, with the apartheid system in South Africa, and they decided to resist this passed law that regulated their movements inside the country, the country that belonged to them, that the settler colonial society essentially imposed on the people. So one of the things that was very clear, as a result of people resisting the passed law, 69 people were killed by the police and 300 wounded. Many of the people were shot in the back. The parallel or the link between that struggle and the one today is the police, is the system of economic exploitation that were imposed on the people there, and also the economic system of exploitation that's imposed on the people in Jane-Finch. And we're resisting. We're saying that we're not going to put up with oppression in this community or oppression anywhere. So we being here, what I believe we are saying is that we're willing to work with the community to fight in an organized way against police violence. So, we look forward to you working with the community, especially around organizing projects that can put a check or stop on police violence, because we're sick and tired of this oppressive behavior. It has been documented that police violence is a major issue in the community. In 2002, a survey was done in 4 communities: Regent Park, Jane-Finch, Malvern, and another working class racialized community, about young people's sense of safety. Young people identify police violence as the #1 threat to their safety. Young people were more fearful of the police than they were fearful of gangs. Because, well, they should have included the police as a gang to say that they have a greater fear of the legal gangsters that constitute the police force here in Toronto. So we should continue giving our support and continue to work through organizations to fight police violence and ensure that March the 21st, 1960 is a day of resistance every day. We must organize and resist police violence, and I think today is a very appropriate day for us to be here, standing in solidarity with the people in Jane-Finch against police violence. So, I'm gonna lead a chant, and so we can light up our spirit, and chant is that no justice, no peace, no racist police. No justice, no racist, no justice, no racist, no justice,
no peace,
no racist,
police,
no justice,
no peace,
no racist,
police,
no justice,
no peace,
no racist,
police,
no justice,
no peace,
no racist, no justice, no racist. Okay, thank you, comrades, sisters and brothers. We're going to continue to resist. And one thing that's also very clear, we're not here begging the police to stop engaging in violent acts. It's through our organized action that we're going to stop the police. All of the reform of police violence in the city of Toronto have resulted from pressure from below. Even though those reforms are not adequate, but it's very clear that it's not going and making deputation and begging them to do right. It's when we organize and push back against police violence that they will concede. But we know, or some of us believe, that we will end police violence when we end oppression. But in the interim, we will continue to fight and prevent police violence against our people, and especially against oppressed people. So thank you for coming out. No justice, no racist, no justice, no racist. Thank you, comrades, sisters, and brothers.
Can we get a picture with the police sign and our sign?
So shortly after